It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Niners 14, Rams 7. Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's going to let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
9-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and goal.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Akers.
Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
First down, they go with Mostert again.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Rams' 48-yard line.
2nd and 12. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
is to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap for gone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, gone. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
3rd down and 17.
3rd and long, it's gone. And he's taken down. It is on 7. Jordan Brooks able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
6-yard line.
And 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Complete.
A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. Here's Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Niners 21, Rams 14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Goff now looks to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, Goff. Jackson's got it over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for an L.A. Rams.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
23-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Drop to throw. Going for Metcalf. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
49ers.
To throw now on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And it's intercepted. Picked up by these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 4-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. 30. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a field return from a 49er touchdown.
Leading up for the point after.
So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
On the return is Henderson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the...
Now Goff on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the pass.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
41-yard line.
He's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. Defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with the 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 18.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now back to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the one tackle but couldn't spring himself free. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. That's out to the left and complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Gone. We'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Goff. It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8.
49er first down.
Now Mostert. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
Short game last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
At the 32-yard line.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Francisco.
This is Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Second and 11. Looking to throw. And this one complete to Gafford. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case, remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. And this
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up on the first round, Jimmy Ward. And they will finally stop him as he's down the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Today's final score, Niners.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the 49ers, it's just their second win here in 11 tries this season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile,